10 amazing ways to boost your metabolism. If you're looking to lose weight or get healthy, it's important to have a healthy metabolism so that your body can convert its stored body fat and also food into energy. Unfortunately, many people have what's often called a slow metabolism, which is usually caused by hormonal imbalances that make it hard to lose weight, especially with age. For example, you may have stubborn belly fat that you can't seem to shift no matter how much dieting or exercise you do. You may have continuous cravings for junk foods because certain hormones like cortisol or insulin aren't working properly inside your body. You may not be having a bowel movement every day, and you may be constipated because of a metabolic imbalance. You may feel constantly fatigued and tired with brain fog even after a good night's sleep. You could be losing your hair very suddenly because minerals aren't being metabolized or your thyroid gland isn't up to scratch. And your body may struggle to adapt to the heat or the cold because the metabolism controls your body temperature. Now, although the metabolism is very complex and complicated, what you really need to know is that the metabolism is mostly controlled by hormones. These are chemical messengers that travel through your blood and tell your body when to burn body fat for energy, when to store it for the future, and thousands of other different commands. The focus of today's video is exploring the top 10 ways to stimulate these fat-burning hormones in the right way so that you can burn body fat and boost your metabolism. Just a quick reminder, this video is for educational purposes only, so do speak to your doctor if you have any medical concerns. The first item on my list is apple cider vinegar. Absolutely one of the best ways to improve fat-burning metabolism is by drinking 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar in 8 ounces of water before each meal using a straw. The acetic acid in apple cider vinegar improves the quality of the digestive juices in your stomach. It helps to trigger the release of digestive enzymes and bile so that you can break down foods better and absorb more nutrients. Apple cider vinegar also keeps your blood sugars stable after you eat, allowing your cells to burn more fat and sugar more effectively for fuel. The second way to boost your metabolism is by simply lifting weights. Did you know that every pound of muscle that you gain causes your body to burn an extra 35 to 50 calories each day? So if you follow a hypertrophy muscle training program and you gain 10 pounds of muscle, for example, you can burn an extra 350 to 500 calories each day, or up to 3,500 a week when you're just sitting or resting at home. Now, number 3 is probably the most powerful technique of all for boosting your metabolism: timed eating. I recommend that you start eating all of your calories for the day in a 5-hour window, such as between the hours of 12 to 5 p.m. or the hours of your choice. This allows your body to fast for 19 hours per day, giving your metabolism and digestive system lots of time to clean out the system and put all of the energy where it needs to be. This is fantastic for fixing a sluggish metabolism because when you fast, you raise human growth hormone by up to 2,000%. This is the main fat-burning hormone that also helps you to build muscle. Timed eating also makes your cells more insulin sensitive so that they can accept more fuel from both ketones and sugar so that you can lose weight faster. What's great about this is that you can still eat the same amount of food that you normally would through the day, but you keep it within this 5-hour window. Timed eating is also called intermittent fasting, and it's actually been used in India for thousands of years to maintain a healthy metabolism and also to prevent disease. If you're finding this information helpful at all, please hit the like, subscribe, and turn all notifications on to stay updated with my latest health and nutrition tips. Coming back to number 4, a real game changer: sea vegetables. Many of the soils that we grow our crops and our produce in have been depleted of important trace minerals like iodine, selenium, phosphorus, chromium, etc. This happens because of over-farming and the use of these chemical pesticides and herbicides which bind to the minerals and make them unavailable to the plants. Luckily, however, we can still get these essential minerals into our diet and our bodies by eating foods that are grown in the sea. You see, sea vegetables like kelp, sea bean, dulse, nori, Irish moss and kombu are rich in important minerals, especially iodine and selenium, which help our bodies to produce thyroid hormones that regulate and control our metabolism. So start eating some of these sea vegetables once or twice per week as a side dish to keep your body stocked up on trace minerals. Up next is number 5, which involves lowering insulin with herbs and spices. You may have heard of insulin, which is the fat storage hormone that converts any extra calories that you eat into body fat. It does this to keep your blood sugars under control and also to preserve energy in your body for use at a later time. The problem is that most people consume far too much sugar, refined flour-based foods and grains, which spikes up the blood sugars and raises this insulin hormone. When there's too much insulin in the blood, it's almost impossible to lose weight because it keeps creating more body fat. So start eating herbs and spices that will help your cells to accept insulin and lower the need for it in your blood, and automatically it will be easier for your body to burn and metabolize your body fat. Start consuming cinnamon, turmeric, green tea, fenugreek seeds, garlic and ginger in your home-cooked meals to speed up your metabolism and lower your insulin. I also recommend eating vegetables in the brassica family such as broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, cauliflower and collard greens. These veggies are rich in potassium and magnesium, which are also important to lower the need for insulin in your body. The 6th tip is improving sleep. When you don't get at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep per 24 hours, you may notice that you feel more hungry, you gain weight faster, and you struggle to burn fat. This is simply because your hormones have become out of balance. You see, lack of sleep causes your cortisol levels to rise, which makes your blood sugars unstable throughout the day. Your leptin levels will also drop, which makes you feel less satisfied after you have eaten. Your grehlin levels will rise, a hormone that makes you feel more hungry, and this will affect your entire metabolism and your ability to lose weight. So start getting at least 8 hours of sleep. Go to bed an hour earlier than usual, turning off all of your devices, your cell phones, TV and the lights. You see, darkness will stimulate the sleep hormone called melatonin, helping you to drop off. You can also take naps if you need to top up your sleeping time. This will balance out these metabolic hormones and help you to lose weight much faster as you burn the most fat whilst you're sleeping. Number 8 is morning hydration. If you wake up in the morning and you're still feeling very tired, weak and unrested, then simply keep a bottle of mineral water on your nightstand. Add 1/2 teaspoon of Celtic sea salt or Himalayan pink salt and drink this immediately upon waking up. This will hydrate your body and provide electrolytes that help to regulate your blood pressure and energize you throughout the day. There are also many trace minerals in sea salt which help to stimulate your metabolism and give you that boost that you need in the morning to get on with your day. The 8th tip is to consume nutritional yeast. Start consuming at least 2 to 3 tablespoons of unfortified nutritional yeast every single day to improve your metabolism and speed up the weight loss process. Nutritional yeast is a deactivated yeast that is absolutely loaded with B vitamins, especially vitamin B1, which helps your body to form chemical reactions in your cells that convert stored body fat into usable energy so that you can burn it off as a fuel. Nutritional yeast is also loaded with trace minerals and all 9 essential amino acids which help to satisfy your nutritional needs and make you feel less hungry. Nutritional yeast comes in a flake or powdered form, and you can sprinkle this into soups, stir fries, over veggies, eggs, in dips, curries or salads, and it has a very cheesy and nutty flavour. I also recommend eating seafood at least twice per week, such as wild salmon, mussels, crab meat and shellfish, as these are rich in blood-building vitamin B12. Up next is a very powerful remedy called TUDCA. If you find that you're burping, gassy or bloated after you eat a meal, then you may be lacking or deficient in bile, a liquid that's made by your liver and your gallbladder. Taking purified bile in the form of a supplement is an excellent way to help improve your digestion of fats and also to clean out the fatty deposits inside your liver. Take 1 capsule of TUDCA in the morning with a full glass of water on an empty stomach to stimulate the release of bile. You can then take another capsule after each meal to improve digestion of that particular meal, to reduce the bloating and help your body to metabolize its own body fat for energy. And last but not least is high intensity interval training. There is much confusion about exercise, as many people believe that the more they exercise, the more fat they will burn, but this is simply not the case. You see, the benefit of exercise is whilst you're recovering, so it's very important that you're not overtraining, because this puts a strain on your glands and your heart. So start performing high intensity interval training once or twice per week for around 20 minutes each session. This involves doing quick bursts of intense exercise like sprinting, burpees or jump rope for 30 seconds, followed by 1 to 2 minutes of gentle movements to bring your heart rate back down, and then you repeat. These very quick bursts of exercise stimulate human growth hormone, which is the main fat-burning hormone, up to 450% during the first 24 hours after you finish your workout. Human growth hormone increases the amount of calories that you burn in a day. It has anti-aging properties and it improves blood flow, especially to the brain, which makes you feel good. So as you can see, there are many different lifestyle changes that you can make to speed up your metabolism in order to burn body fat at a faster rate. Try implementing 1 or 2 of these at a time and see which works best for you to slowly build new healthy habits. I must also note here that it's also very important that you cut back on refined, highly processed foods as much as possible, as these are much harder for your body to break down and digest, which is the main cause of a slow metabolism in the first place. Stay away from the refined sugars, flours, grains and the vegetable oils, as these can cause insulin resistance in your cells, which slows down your weight loss and makes it easier to actually gain fat rather than losing it. If you have a history of yo-yo dieting on and off, this can also lower the amount of calories that you burn per day, as it lowers your basal metabolic rate. If this is the case, you may need a boost of additional nutrients and supplements to get your metabolism back into shape. To learn a little bit more about the top 6 vitamins that you can use to boost your metabolism further, go ahead and tap on this video on the screen now. Thank you so much for watching my video today, and as always, I wish you great health, wealth, and happiness.